Talk about the real estate market. You might think that in the world and the economy that we're in right now that the real estate market's bad, and that is something that is kind of a misconception of what actually is going on. The real estate market is pretty darn good, and what you'll see is some houses go up and sell overnight. You know, we've had multiple offers on houses recently, like surprisingly happen like very, very quickly. But then we've also got some listings that have been out there for quite a while and we haven't been able to sell them. And in my mind, a lot of the reasons why some of these houses aren't selling are because people today want everything done and done perfectly so they don't have to lift a finger when they move in. So for example, if there's a house out there that needs just a little bit of work, not even a lot, just a little bit, it might sit a little longer than others, even though it is priced accordingly. So if a property is priced right based on the amount of work that it needs, it might still sit because people today will spend more money for convenience. They'll spend more money for a house that's ready to go, that they know that they don't have to do anything to get it the way they want it. And so that's been a huge struggle. How do we fix that? Well, I don't know necessarily if we can. I do recommend anytime you list a home, do as much as you can and as much as you are willing to do to get that house in the condition that it's going to sell fastest. Now, the frustrating part for us as real estate agents is we know the value of the home, we know the value of the repairs, and we're like, hey, you could get some instant sweat equity in a house, but if you're not willing to do a little bit of the work, you're going to end up overspending for the house, and then 2 years later you call us and you're like, well, you know, we want to sell our house. It might be a little more difficult to get that equity or get any profit out of it. But if you did buy that house and you put carpet in it, painted the walls, fixed up the trim a little bit, you might have a lot more success and you might put a lot more money in your pocket. Just something to think about, but that is something that we're seeing in this market right now that is happening over and over and over again. Houses that are priced correctly and have the updates that you might want in a house or just in the condition that you want to move into the house, they're going to sell faster. So as you live there over time, make sure you're taking care of your home, you're vacuuming your carpet, you're making sure the trim's not messed up, you're not banging up the trim, you paint it when it needs to be painted, you redo your caulking when it needs to be redone. Your house will live better, and when it comes time to sell, you'll be a lot more successful. That's just my advice. That's what we're seeing in the market today. Houses are still selling. They're selling very quickly. Our inventory numbers are not wonderful. As soon as we get a 0.25% discount in the rates, we're going to see a lot of buyers hit the streets, and we don't have enough for that. So it is a good market. We're on the edge of a great market. Don't let the news and everything out there deter you from making a real estate move. If you want to chat about it, DM me. You can find my number pretty easy. I'd love to talk about it.